Good morning. Basa na tayo na ating libro, History of the Filipino People by Agoncillo and Guerrero. Today is 12 December 2022, History of the Filipino People, Part 3. Nasa Part 3 pa rin tayo. Reform and Revolution. Topic number 8, The Campaign for Reforms. Nandito tayo sa paragraph La Liga Filipina. Yung may kapwa ko libro dyan na ng History of the Filipino People. Buksan na natin guys. Basahin na natin. La Liga Filipina. Almost simultaneously with the introduction of Masonry in the Philippines, Topic number 8. The Campaign for Reform. So, ito na yung last natin guys. Kasi itong next page is topic number 9 na Bonifacio and the Katipunan. So, mabilis lang to. La Liga Filipina, almost simultaneously with the introduction of Masonry in the Philippines, a civic society called La Propaganda was established. Its members, composed mostly if not exclusively of the middle class, contributed money to defray the expenses of the Filipino reformers in Spain who were waging a campaign to obtain political concessions from the mother country. The funds collected were forwarded to the Hispano-Filipino Association. In time, however, the funds of the organization were malversed and the society passed out of existence. At this juncture, Rizal stepped into the picture and proposed the founding of another civic society. He had prepared a constitution for the society while at Hong Kong, and now he thought that the time had come for concrete action. On the night of July 3, 1892, at a house in Tondo, Rizal founded and inaugurated La Liga Filipina. Elected were Ambrosio Salvador, President; Agustin de la Rosa, Fiscal; Bonifacio Arevalo, Treasurer; and Judato Arellano, Secretary. The aims of the Liga, as expressed in its constitution, were: number 1, to unite the whole archipelago into one compact, vigorous, and homogeneous body. Number 2, mutual protection in every want and necessity. Number 3, defense against all violence and injustice. Number 4, encouragement of instruction, agriculture, and commerce. And number 5, study and application of reforms. The aims of the Liga were to be carried out through the creation of a governing body composed of the Supreme Council, the Provincial Council, and the Popular Council. The members were each to pay 10 centavos as monthly dues. So kahit pala nung araw lahat ng yung association nung araw is may monthly dues na. Each of members was free to choose a symbolic name for himself. The funds of the society were to be used in the following manner: the member or his son who while not having means shall show application and great capacity shall be sustained. Number 2, the poor shall be supported in his right against any powerful person. Number 3, the member who shall have suffered any loss shall be aided. Number 4, capital shall be loaned to the member who shall need it for an industry or agriculture. Number 5, the introduction of machines and industries new or necessary in the country shall be favored. And number 6, shops, stores, and establishments shall be opened where the members may be accommodated more economically than elsewhere. Innocent as the society was, the Spanish authorities considered it dangerous, and on the night of July 6, 1892, Rizal was secretly arrested. The following day, Governor-General Eloy Despojo ordered Rizal's deportation to the Piton. The Liga languished for a while, but some members continued to support it. The aims remained the same, but it was agreed that all should contribute toward the support of La Solidaridad in Spain. Domingo Franco was elected president. Judado Okay. Domingo Franco was elected president. Judado Arellano secretary. Yung secretary ng La Liga Filipina, pa rin siya dito sa nagbago ng president eh. Di ba dati ang president is si Ambrosio Salvador? Ngayon ang president na is si doon sa association nila ha. Si Domingo Franco na. Was elected president. Judado Arellano secretary. Secretary treasurer. Isidro Franco fiscal. Pinag ko kasi guys, tinignan ko yung unang ng officers. Dito nagbago sila, pero si Judado Arellano, dalawa na niya, secretary treasurer na siya. Isidro Franco, fiscal. Juan Zolvita and Timothy Paez, members of the Supreme Council. Later on, Mabini became the Liga's secretary. The Liga was at first active, but later on its members tired of paying their dues, alleging that the Spanish government did not heed La Solidaridad, which they were financing. The society lasted only a few months. Its death led to a conflict among its members. The middle-class members of the society and its campaign for reforms, the poor members led by Andres Bonifacio, thought that there was no hope of reforms. This conflict led to the formation of the Cuerpo de Compromisarios by the middle class. Bonifacio, however, had already founded his katipunan. The Cuerpo lived but a few months for its members, though patriotic, were passive and too conservative to make the society an effective medium for propaganda. The failure of the reform movement. The intensive campaign of La Solidaridad for reforms did not yield any tangible result in the form of changes in the administration of the Philippines. It is true that it brought to the attention of the peninsular Spaniards the so-called Philippine problem, but the mother country was too preoccupied with its own internal problems to give a moment's thought to the colonial problem. Then, too, the priors were too powerful even in Spain to be sidetracked by the Spanish authorities, so that whatever good impressions the soul had created in the minds of the Spanish officials in Spain were counteracted by the influential and powerful newspaper of the priors, La Política de España en Filipinas. Inilas na to guys. Ulitin ko lang ha. In the second place, the societies established in the Philippines, whose purpose was to campaign for reforms, did not have sufficient means with which to carry out their aims. There was difficulty in collecting funds for the continued publication of the Soul. Some of the members of these societies realized the futility of the peaceful propaganda, considering that in its more than 6 years of existence, the Soul had not succeeded in convincing the government of Spain to grant the needed reforms in the administration of the colony. In the third place, the propagandists were divided against themselves by petty jealousies. The result was the weakening of the ties that bound them together. Most of the members of the middle class were conservative and lacked the courage and the vigorous hope necessary to continue an unequal struggle. Hence, the failure of the peaceful campaign for reforms. So, bukas na itong topic number 9, guys. Bonifacio and the Katipunan. Bye everyone. God bless.